Welcome back to Max's House, your house of transformative wellness. I know I had disappeared for a minute, but I'm back, so no worries. Last month we started talking about filling our cup, what that means, why it's important, and ways to do it. We reflected doing some return to self exercises, thinking about what feels good for us in our lives and what doesn't, what things we need to do more of or have more of, and things that may need adjusting, right? And really visualizing the best version of ourselves and what filling our cup looks like. We also considered and decided, hopefully, what ways we would start giving back to ourselves each day and each week. So that's part one. This week, let's discuss how our perspectives affect how we pour back into ourselves. What you perceive or see is what you believe and what you create. So let's get into it. You've probably heard that quote before or something similar to it. But, let's talk about it and consider a few examples. Example number one, a rainy or a stormy day. So the situation is you have plans to get so much done today. Granted, it is raining today, so the timing of this is. But, anyways, you have plans to get so much work done today, but a severe thunderstorm rolled in late last night and knocked out all the power, right? The storm is expected to last all day, and the electric company is unsure when the outages will be fixed. How do you react? I'll wait. Okay, so option A, I'm upset. Nothing is going how I planned it. My phone is on 30%. My laptop is dead. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do the third. My whole day is ruined. This is a major setback, and I'm going to have so much catching up to do tomorrow. That close to what your reaction would be? Or could it be something like this? Wow, I had so much to get done today. I don't know how I'll be able to do it now, but I can use what daylight I have to do A, B, and C while I still can, and I can use my phone sparingly, only as needed. I can save my battery throughout the day and for later tonight in case I need a flashlight or for emergencies, right? I'll do what I can and try not to stress about what I can't control. Matter of fact, I can take this day to relax, do a little less, and get a little more rest instead. Is your reaction more like that? Based on these perspectives, what do you expect the day to look and feel like for person A and for person B? Which one sounds better to you? Let's do another example. Yes, I'm reading my notes because I wrote this and it's good. I'll probably say that every time until I get used to not using them, but oh well. Anyways, let's talk about rejection. So, you really wanted to land a certain job, join a certain organization, or be selected for an award or something like that, right? But you weren't chosen. How do you react? Is it close to person A? Wow, something must be wrong with me. I'm not good enough. I'll never make it. I'll never get there. This is probably my only chance. Now I have to work extra hard to come back from this. Or are you more like person B who says, well, this was an experience. What did I learn? How and what is this redirecting me to? If this door is closed, which other ones just opened? Maybe something in my own spirit or source or my guides have rejected this for me. There's information I'm missing, but I'll take this as a dodged bullet and a setup for something greater. Again, based on these perspectives, who do you expect to recover from this rejection better? How do you think each person moved forward after that? Power and perspective, right? Let's do one more example. Let's talk about opportunities. So, you just landed a dream opportunity, a career, a job, contract, house, whatever is a big opportunity for you. You've been wanting this thing forever, though, right? And it's finally here. You're finally living the dream now. You're in it. Everything that you prayed for, you've been working towards, you're in it now. Are you person A? I finally made it. I'm content now. Nothing is better. Nothing can top this. Or are you person B? I love this. I finally made it and I'm enjoying it. I wonder what more I can get. I wonder what's next for me. I know there's bigger and better. This one's a little different. But what do you think about each perspective? Neither one of them was really bad. There's nothing really wrong with either of them. One person is grateful and satisfied with where they are and how far they've come. The other person is also grateful, but they want more. Both have a perspective that suits where they are in their life, right? Person one could have easily been like, well, I'm finally here. I wish there was more. I wish I could do better, or something like that. And then that would be a whole different perspective, limiting their possibilities, right? They did say nothing is better and nothing can top this. So, yeah, that can be a limiting perspective in a sense, but take that as, we can always choose a different perspective. What we see, what we perceive in our reality, how we see things, this is what we believe them to be, right? And this is more of the reality that we create for ourselves. So, let's say, no, I might not be living in the exact dream that I want to. Here at Max's house, this is like the first version of it. I'm finally here. I've finally made it. I've been to the drawing board 50, 11 times, planning this, planning that, changing this, changing that, thinking or studying this, studying that, thinking I needed all of these things to be and to do what I'm doing, but I don't. All I need is me, and all you need is you to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. It's all about your perspective in what you feel like you have, what you feel like you're capable of, right? And so, yeah, I'm in version one of this business, but in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, my spirit, and knowing, I know there's a bigger, grander vision of this. So I'm on my way there, but I'm equally as grateful for this starting point because I can't get to that point without starting here. So, power and perspective, okay? So, speaking of limits and limitations, let's talk a little bit about limiting beliefs. These are the things that you believe that restrict your progress and growth in life. Things, thoughts, statements like, I can't have, I can't be, I can't do. This couldn't happen for me. I'm not worthy of this. I don't deserve this. I can only do this. What will people think about me? People will judge, laugh, talk, and shame me. They can't or they don't, so I shouldn't either. I'm too this or I'm too that, whether scared, shy, tall, fat, skinny, big, small, weird, I don't know, whatever you think you are. Thoughts and statements like this keep you stuck in that reality, right? If you're constantly thinking these thoughts every single day, that's what you believe. And this is the reality that you live in. So let me ask you this: how does building reserves of self doubt, fear, shame, unworthiness, and lack serve you? How's that going for you? The answer is they don't serve you, and it's probably not going well for you. And so, whether you see or feel it right now or not, it hurts you immediately and in the long run. It keeps you stagnant and in low vibrations. And it is imperative and so very important that you shift from these sorts of mindsets, self talk, even if it's other people in your ear, in your world, speaking like this about you or themselves, it's imperative that you shift from this. So, how do we shift? Let's talk about it. How do we shift? First of all, you have to become aware of what your perceptions, beliefs, and limiting beliefs are, right? Just like I just asked you, how is this working for you? Ask yourself if these are conducive to living the life that you want to live. You're trying to create a life that feels good, authentic, and purposeful for you. So ask yourself if these thought processes are conducive and aligned to that. And be honest, right? It is what it is. We can always choose to change our perspectives, our thoughts, and our feelings, but we have to be honest about where we are in order to get to something different, right? So, for the things that you answered no to, no, these things are not aligned, ask yourself, what would you rather? What would I rather do? What would I rather think? What would I rather say? What would I rather feel and see? Again, answer this honestly and take as much time as you need. You may not be able to do it in one sitting. It may take you a week. It'll take you however long it takes you to find that clarity. But think, see, feel, and dream big about it, okay? Don't limit yourself. What is your wildest image in your imagination of the perfect life for you? Dream it up. You have permission. If nobody's giving you permission, even if you don't give yourself permission, I do. Do it for me. But do it for you, okay? And then take it a step further and identify ways that you can start incorporating this new perspective. So if I say, um, I want to be sweeter to myself, instead of being like, oh, I'm not managing my time well, I'm just falling into the same cycles. I ain't gonna never get right. Instead of saying that, I could say, well, in order to get to where I'm trying to go, I know I need to do this. And even though I don't feel like it, I'm still going to do it. And even if I don't do it, I'm going to be stern with myself and say, hey, that's not aligned with what you want to do. You can do it. You just need to do it. That might have been a bad example, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Whatever you're trying to shift into, find practical ways that you can start incorporating it into your life now. And then it's only a matter of time before you start to see the bits and pieces of it manifesting into your reality. Okay? Of course, some other practical things you could do: shadow work, meditations, Reiki, coaching, therapy, etc. Whatever works for you, engage with those tools so that you can really get clear about what perspectives and ideas and limiting beliefs that you need to shift in order to start living a more aligned, authentic, and purposeful life. So, okay, thinking back to the examples of our perspectives and limiting beliefs, do you see how living through certain perspectives will affect and limit what you give yourself and how? If you're seeing things in a negative and lacking way, that's exactly what you'll give back to yourself. Claiming you don't have the time to tend to yourself, doing the bare minimum for yourself, expecting the bare minimum out of life. But shifting your perspective to a more positive outlook, more positive energy, and opening up to the possibilities of better, of more, this will help you to see, believe, and create that for yourself, right? Try it out. Let me know. As you encounter different opportunities and experience each day, take time to be aware of how you're perceiving these things. Even take time to reflect on, thoughts and experiences and perspectives from your past. Reflect on how those things inform and influence what your reality is right now, okay? And then start observing and shifting your perspectives today to see how your life transforms. I'm telling you, put it in your notes. If you start today and be like, all right, today I'm going to think abundantly more than I think in lack. So instead of being like, oh, I wish I had, oh, I want this, if I had that, I'll be like, oh, I'm glad I have this. I'm so grateful I have that. This is a good thing to have. And then, like, put in your notes or anything, like, what starts to happen, document it, track the journey so that you can see the progression and the truth of it in your own life. Okay? So, if this was helpful to you, stay tuned for part 3 of the series. If you have anything you want to ask or share, feel free to like, comment, share, send us an email, go to our website, send us a DM, whatever. Get in touch with us if you want to share or ask any questions. Definitely follow us on the socials. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel here, obviously. Turn on notifications so that when I do post, if it's not on a consistent schedule, you'll still know when I drop a new video. All right. So I love you and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.